My earliest memories of Tendulkar were really when he was an 11-year-old kid. I had gone to my dentist friend, Dr. Pratap Raut, and over there was an umpire called Mr. Marketkar, who had also come for treatment. And there he told me, because I was the chairman of the junior committee that time, and he told me, Milind, there's a guy called Tendulkar or somebody, I don't know, remember the name, but come and have a look at him tomorrow. There was a friendly match going on at Shivaji Park Gymkhana, and he said that, look, I haven't given him out because I want to spread the word around that there's some different kind of a batsman that's on the scene. So that was the start of, the word going around that there was a young guy called Tendlea who was, coming into the forefront. And I went next morning at Shivaji Park Gymkhana, and he was a little taut, tiny guy, curly hair, fair looking guy. And when I saw him batting, it was amazing. I hadn't seen anything like this all my life, and I've seen quite a few cricketers all my life. And I haven't seen such prodigious talent in a child at the age of 11. I mean, he was batting like a man. Believe you me. I mean, he was toying with the bowlers all over the place and things like that. And then that's what, set the ball rolling, because I happened to be the chairman of the junior committee, under 15 committee. And then the next year, when he was 12 and 12 and a half, everybody started taking notice of him simply because he was scoring runs heavily. He was a great stroke player even then. I would say a very good stroke player even then. We sometimes use the word great very loosely. But at that time, he was a very good stroke player. And then we found him so good that we inducted him in the Mumbai under 15 squad. And the first knock that he played at Pune against Maharashtra was a run out, 0. And he came back crying all the way. And he was weeping in the dressing room. As a kid, obviously bound to feel that way, because in those days the competition was so immense in Mumbai's cricket that everybody was wanting to be a Sunil Gavaskar. Just like today, everybody wants to be a Tendulkar. Everybody wanted to be a Gavaskar in those days. And the hotel that we were staying, I went there to see the game with Vasu Paranspe because I was the chairman. And what we saw was amazing. He kept knocking in the lobby, not in the lobby, in the outside his room for almost 2 to 3 hours. And the residents complained, the lobby manager came, and we had to stop him from playing. Such was his passion. Next day he batted again, didn't score too many runs at that time because he was a little kid. And in this age group, 15 years is a lot when you are a 12-year-old kid or 30-year-old kid. Every year makes a big difference in this kind of cricket. But then his development was so fast that he became a regular in the team. And he was an under 15 kid. And along with my co-selectors, we selected him, Jatin Paranspe, Vinod Kamli, then Abhijit Kale and Mayur Kadrekar, 5 very good youngsters in the under 15 team to represent Mumbai in the under 17. Because we thought that these guys were too good at that level and they need to get better exposure at the higher level. And believe you me, Mumbai won the under 17 also. So good were all these guys. But 2 guys stood out. One was Jatin Paranspe and one was Sachin Tendulkar. Though Kamli was coming quite close, But all of them were so young. And as a result of it, what happened was he scored so many runs in Mumbai's cricket that I took him to CCI. At that time I was handling CCI cricket. And we took him to CCI. In those days, CCI also had a rule that you could not enter the club through the main gate unless you were 18. And so Tendulkar couldn't enter. He could slip in through the dressing room, through the swimming pool side. But that was a bit too awkward for everybody. So I spoke to Madhav Apte, who was the chairman of CCI then, and to Raj Singh. And all rules were changed for him. So instead of sitting in the stands and changing, we allowed him to come into the main dressing room. Those were the early days of Tendulkar. But believe you me, the talent was very prodigious. There was nobody like him. I mean, nobody will be like him, nobody was like him. And I think at that point in time, he was probably 5 notches above everybody else.